Hello guys, and in today's video, as you can see, I'm actually going to be hacking. So, to be honest with you, I do not like ruining the experience of other players, and I just do this for my own fun. And if people ever complain, then I'm very sorry. As I said, I do not like ruining other players' experiences, but I find hacking very interesting because I'm not a good coder. But when I see all these hack clients, I think, wow, it must have taken a lot of coding to do that, and it's very interesting. So in today's video, the hack client I'm going to be using is actually called TENACITY, and it costs $28 Canadian, including taxes. So if you don't want to, you don't have to get TENACITY, but if you really want a hack client to cheat on this server, which is the IP will be in the description, I would recommend Lime Client. Now, Lime Client is a server that Lime Client is a hack client that also bypasses the anti-cheat of this server, and it works pretty much just as well. I'm just using TENACITY because I bought it, and it's better than Lime, obviously, because it is a paid client. Now, if you really want to get committed to hacking and stuff, which you could, but honestly, I still like playing legit. Now, as you can see, like right here, I am hacking, but I also play legit. If you've seen my previous videos, I don't hack on Hypixel. BlocksMC is one of the servers I don't care much if I get banned on, and I can always just use a VPN and stuff. So what I would recommend to you if you really want to get into hacking, which if you're worried about getting a virus and you don't have a good antivirus and stuff like that, then I would not recommend getting into it. But if you're really worried about getting a hack client, then I assume that you should not. But if you really want a hack client and you want it to be safe, I think Lime Client is good for you. Now, something I do recommend is not hacking on servers that you actually care about, because I don't hack on servers that I actually care about. Now, the reason why I don't is because I still like playing legit on those servers. I still play legitimately on Hypixel, I play legitimately on Mineman Club, I play legitimately on all these servers I care about, but I don't play legit on this server because I don't care if I get banned on it, and this provides me with a big source of fun. If you really want to hack very badly, then I recommend joining the Intent Discord, which I will also link in the description, because it is a very good Discord with actual trusted hack clients. Now, none of these hack clients are free, but this is one of the only places where you can find legitimate, actually well-coded, good hack clients that are 100% guaranteed to not be viruses. Now, the reason I recommend Intent.store is because it is a very reliable hack client place. Now, the reason I know this is reliable is because I've been in the community for a little while now, and it's very trusted. It's trusted by everyone, not just me, not just a couple other people in the hacking community, but it is a big part of the hacking community, not just small. Now, as you can see, I am fighting another cheater. Fighting another cheater is what is called an HVH. Now, HVH stands for hacker versus hacker, and a lot of hack clients have built-in things so that you can win HVHs. Now, a lot of hack clients are built for bypassing servers, just hacking on legit players. But some hack clients are built for servers like play.norules.wtf, which is a server where there's no anti-cheat, and you can do lots of HVHs because everyone on there is cheating, and you can test out how good is your hack client. There are also anti-cheat testing servers where you can change the type of anti-cheat that server is using, and then you can test the modules, stuff like that. Hack clients and hacking in general is just a very interesting genre, and I wanted to dig into it. So I did some research, and I found that TENACITY was one of the best clients on the market at the current time, especially since it just updated and is now bypassing most servers that you would want it to bypass. And TENACITY is just a very useful and well-working hack client. It is not open source, but if you look over here, if you go on the right, there are online configs, so people made by configs by other people, or configs made by other people who also bought this hack client. Some of these are BlocksMC because this is usually for BlocksMC or Hypixel. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I do not like cheating on Hypixel or Mineman Club or any of that type of server, so I do not use the configs for Hypixel, and I do not want to cheat on Hypixel, and this may be one of the only hacking videos I ever post. I'm mostly going to continue playing legitimately in the future, but I thought hacking was very interesting, and I wanted to try it out. And this may seem like, oh, well, you're never going to play legit again because you've gotten influenced by a hack client, but that's where you're wrong. I've contacted many people in the hacking community, and a lot of them have said, I always keep one legitimate account because I still like playing these servers legitimately. The hacking community is not some just very toxic, wants to ruin everyone's day community. The hacking community isn't bad. Now, some of the hacking community is bad, in which I mean some of the hacking community makes hack clients that are viruses, and I don't recommend downloading a client if it is not trusted, and as I mentioned, you may want to check out intent.store, because that is where Tenacity is posted, and I just think that intent.store is like the most trustable hack client server, I guess you could call it. It's the most reliable place to get hack clients because all these devs are known, and I'm in multiple hack client discords. Now, one of the better hack clients is Azura X, and the good thing about Azura X is that it is actually completely free. Now, although it is completely free, you do have to apply for it, but it's still free. Applying only takes up some of your time. All it does is cost your time. But it is completely free other than that, so I would recommend if you want to get into hacking that you should apply for Azura X. As I said, I will put the link to the intent.store in the description, or the Discord to intent.store in the description. And it is just very interesting to me that hacks like this can be created because that is the coolness of Java coding. And if you don't know what Java is, it is the type of language that Minecraft uses to code the game. And people who are hack client developers can spin that code into making hack clients sort of like this. And anti-cheats do the same thing, where they do checks, where if you are doing something, it can test. Are you hacking? Are you moving weirdly? Are you flying? And then hack clients unpatch these things by giving a module, and this module is called Disabler. Now, what Disabler does is it uses a specific piece of code to disable this anti-cheat or get it distracted on something other than you or whatever hacks you are using. As you can see, I'm flying without the Disabler, and if I tried to fly without, or I am flying with the Disabler, and if I tried to fly with the Disabler, it would most definitely not work. Now, the reason I know this is because I've tested it before, and I've also seen videos comparing using a disabler compared to not using a disabler. Another very interesting thing about the server BlocksMC, it is using an anti-cheat called Varus. Now, the thing about BlocksMC is it uses its own custom build of Varus, and the reason that is a problem is because the custom build of Varus that they use makes it that it is easy bypassable by clients. Now, Tenacity might be the only client that doesn't have this. That's going to be the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.